And the Commodores will put total leather and will get started. Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Grab behind the line. It's Barber. Fighting off the defender. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. This quarterback needs to stay true to his mechanics. He just sort of heaved it up off the back foot.
And these mechanics are crazy. You see all these quarterbacks on the field with towels before games and doing that little salsa thing that you see quarterbacks with their hips, popping through. But it makes sense because you have to have that good, strong base underneath you. Otherwise, you start to sail that football and miss your target.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. With the catch, it's Jordan. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops, and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field. But the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Barber. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The inside handoff. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Texas, number 9 in the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Straight ahead from inside his 25. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32.
Commodores will take over. 1st and 10.
All right, let's get it. Ready. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Dropping back, it's Young. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Concepcion. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 7, Vanderbilt 0.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Singleton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Inside the 30, and here he comes. Running to Green. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return.
1st and 10.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gets the back moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
They're going to test the right side with this one. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
The Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wilson will throw. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
It's first down from the 11. They'll run it to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gibson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Motion from the back. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
To the air on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Young. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And he was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
And this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him, and you better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
Looking to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll set up to throw. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack.
That's the end of the first half. With the
go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll open the second half on the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
The Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Young. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Touchdown, Commodores. They take the lead with the 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass.
Number 49, set to kick off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Looking to the big tight end. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Vanderbilt 14, Texas 7.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Sends it back in motion. Wilson to pass. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Texas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Number 48 with the catch and score.
The extra point here would tie the game.
For the extra point.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Handoff from the gun. Can't get him to the ground.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard, just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Catch in the middle, it's Moss. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3, it's 3rd and 7.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. They'll give it to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Give to the running back. Touchdown Doors! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wilson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.